various media outlets in Pakistan have been sharing the news that the Ministry of Energy's Power Division presented a summary to the government recommending them to impose a fixed tariff on solar installations and thereby taxing both commercial as well as household consumers of solar energy. Now, this news has been refuted by the government as well as by the Power Division. However, it has brought to the forefront a key discourse on energy policy that needs to be discussed and deliberated upon publicly. If there's any semblance of truth to the news that was shared, then it is imperative to highlight and acknowledge upfront that this policy is completely senseless. It is devoid of any logic or rationale. First, I'd like to build the case for environment. Pakistan is one of the world's most vulnerable countries to climate change. Though it is not the biggest contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, it does produce 499 metric tons of GHGs, of which the energy sector accounts for 45% of those that are produced in total. Additionally, the industrial sector in Pakistan, which is the largest consumer of energy, derives 73% of the energy stemming from fossil fuels and carbon. Thereby, these realities present both an opportunity and a reason for Pakistan to transition and shift towards greener growth as well as greener forms of energy generation and consumption, for which solar is a great gateway. Secondly, I would like to build the economic case or the economic rationale. Pakistan is in the middle of a debt crisis. It's often grappling with the balance of payment crisis stemming from the imbalances between the value of its imports and the value of its exports. Now, 43% of Pakistan's total energy is imported, which costs the country about $13 billion every year. Additionally, due to the functioning or the misfunctioning of our discourse, the country accrues about $11 billion in circular debt every year. And thirdly, due to the current structure of energy generation, transmission, billing, leading to power outages, the country accrues another loss of about $8 billion. Pakistan's energy intensity is one of the worst in the world. The energy intensity is basically the amount of energy needed to produce $1 worth of GDP. Pakistan's energy intensity stands at 4.6 megajoules in comparison to Bangladesh, for instance, which is 2.5 megajoules, and Sri Lanka, which is 1.8, highlighting the fact that Pakistan has one of the world's worst energy intensities in the world. All of these factors make it very obvious that Pakistan needs a renewed form of energy policy, energy generation, and which should be driven and should be led by renewable forms of energy, and solar being one of them. In the end, I would like to highlight the fact that by utilizing only 0.71% of the country's available area for solar photovoltaics, I would like to highlight the fact that by utilizing just 0.71% of the country's available area for solar photovoltaics, Pakistan can meet its total electricity demand. So rather than levying additional taxes or imposing tariffs on solar generation and consumption, what the government needs to do is create further incentives, both fiscal and non-fiscal in nature, which would further encourage the consumers of energy in Pakistan to adapt and accept more renewable solar-driven forms of energy generation and consumption.